Ohio State Buckeyes and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters, but he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Hill. Fights off a defender.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Moore. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Moore will throw. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they do.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Here's Moore to throw. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option two, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Quarterback making checks. They'll go back to the air on second down. Looking left. He's got it. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
He's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Dante Moore. He's got it in the end zone for the two-point conversion and an 8-0 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Bringing it out. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Saying to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Saying. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got
maybe a crease. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So
hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Throwing more. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Davison. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, it's picked off.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Defense going to jam these receivers. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Touchdown, Buckeye. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Moore. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Moore to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. On the run, it's Davison. Got a little grass. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Fourth down, Moore. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. From the red zone, it's Davison. Can't get another broken tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Booster. Lester. Freeze. Ready, go.
Here's Moore to throw. Touchdown!
You can't fuck me, bitch.
Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
He's not going to get there. The defense standing tall on this two-point conversion attempt, and we are still tied. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Jackson. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Now here's Sayed. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the draw, it's Jackson. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offense.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, say it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
On the direct snap, it's Price. Fighting off the defender. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Throw it, say it. Moves away as he feels pressure. Shoots it to the left. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. Goes high to pull it in. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Dead center perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just...
Might have a chance. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Julian saying to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either, and that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was...
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown Ducks! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He goes out of bounds on that return right at... the yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Here's Sayin to throw. Now adjusting. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And I'd like to see the receivers do a better job fighting to get open on that scramble play. The quarterback's flushed out. He's working to his left. You now need to break the route off. You got to run with him. Someone's got to go down the boundary. Someone's got to come back to the quarterback and give him a place to go with the ball.
Let's it fly. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. There's some room. Got enough for the first. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Great tough running by the running back. Low to the ground. Continues to drive his legs and push the pile to get that first down.
Quickly to the tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. He wants to change this route. Dante Moore knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Keeps it on the option. Finding some room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Say it. Snagged out of the air. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Breaks the tackle.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. Got him, and nobody's close. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And that pass was knocked down, but I think this flag is going to negate a good defensive play. The defense was in the neutral zone. They want to see if they can score the deuce. They'll send the tight end in motion. Say it. Pocket breaking down. Somehow fits it into that traffic. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Moore will throw. It's complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Throwing Moore. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Runs through a tackle. Makes the catch, and he's free. Past the 30. Inside the touchdown, Ducks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. And he'll keep it on the naked bootleg. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. So first down will open up the final period. Throwing, say it. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the fourth quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Moore with the play fake. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Looking for space. It's Davison. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe some room here. Got enough space. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Moore. Touchdown, Oregon. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Moore to the air. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum.
Throws it deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Running inside, it's Davison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Upstairs, he's got it. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Moore will throw. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off to the races. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks. The Ducks with the answer.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Here's Moore to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Forced out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here comes the heat. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Here's Sayin to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Release to the back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Two-point try is good. Not really sure why they needed it, but it's a one-point game late. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He might want another play. Moore to the air. Here's a heat. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On the run, it's Davison. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Moore fires to the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Fourth down, more. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Say it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Still on his feet. Sends it downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need 1 play and this game is over. 1 takeaway finishes it and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this, I'm into this game right now.
As we watch this game, guys, I got the feeling that's what a top 5 clash is supposed to look like, and it might not be the last time we see these two square off.
No, and these are the fun ones to watch, man. 2 great teams, both of them fighting to be #1 type seeds in the college football playoff. Great squads. Somebody had to lose, but more importantly, that's a big feather in your cap. That's a top 5 win. That's a resume-building win for this squad, Jesse, that they'll take with the committee, and they'll take momentum down the stretch of the season.
This team has to celebrate this victory for now.
In the game.
We stay in the Stadium Call with Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Coach Couldnt told me before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters, but he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Alexander. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Running room in the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Going to the run, it's Lacey. Brought down short of the goal line. 2-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. There he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. That's reeled in. It's Alexander.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
So now it's second and long. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. They'll go to the counter, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels in the hurry up. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They can't
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Off-play action. Under fire. Here's a heat. And he never had a chance.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Gonna take a shot. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The Tigers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Berry. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Creates a little space. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowling. It sounds elegant and pristine and reserved. And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg. He's got it on the left.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking downfield on first down. Moving out to the right. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And these plays take time to develop. Nice job by the offensive line, buying some time. And how about the quarterback with a great decision? Seeing his receiver start on the left side, come all the way across the formation, get him the football. He does the rest, gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
From the gun. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corner's going to give them room. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Wilson open on the right side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well-earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense wants to bring the heat. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Tight end getting vertical. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking deep. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They give it to him again.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. To the air. It's Levin. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. Now on second down. Looking to fire. He's got him. He's loose. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
To tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Number 8, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Alexander. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Lacey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rifles it down the middle. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Number 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. LSU right back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Rebels. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, man.
He wants to throw it. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Inside the 50. Past the 30. Past the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have two left to work with before the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bringing the heat. Unleashes it on the run. Snags it on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Alexander. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help